Do you ever feel like everyone else is happier than you? A bird once had the same question, and the answer will surprise you. On a quiet morning, a crow landed on the roof of an old barn and watched the world below. By the river, he noticed a white duck swimming peacefully while people laughed, took pictures, and tossed bits of bread toward it. The crow felt a strange tightness in his chest. That duck seemed so admired, so loved, so happy. A thought whispered inside him, "Why does everyone else seem to have a better life than me?" Driven by this feeling, the crow flew down to speak to the duck and mentioned that he must be very lucky to receive so much attention. But the duck simply stared at his reflection in the water and quietly explained that his life wasn't what it looked like. He said he could barely fly, that people chased him constantly, and that many ducks face sad fates in winter. He confessed that he would trade everything for the crow's freedom. The crow was startled. He had never imagined that someone admired by many could carry so much fear. Still curious, he thought of the bright red cardinal, beautiful, vibrant, always noticed. Surely he must live a perfect life. The crow flew to a garden and found a cardinal perched on a branch. He mentioned how wonderful it must be to be so colorful and admired. The cardinal gave a soft, almost sorrowful smile and explained that his beauty was also his danger. Predators could spot him from far away, and many times he wished he had dark feathers like the crow to move through the world unseen and safe. For the first time, the crow realized that those who seem privileged often hide quiet battles. Even so, the crow thought of the falcon, strong, fast, respected by all birds. If anyone was truly happy, it must be him. When he finally found the falcon watching the horizon, the crow commented that his life must be powerful and enviable. The falcon replied that his strength came with a heavy cost. He lived under constant pressure. Every mistake could mean hunger, and nature demanded perfection from him day after day. Sometimes, he said, he wished for a simple life where no one expected greatness all the time. The crow didn't know what to say. Something inside him shifted. Every bird he had admired carried a burden he couldn't see. Every life he wished he had came with struggles hidden behind appearances. And all of them, in some way, longed for something the crow already had without noticing. Freedom, safety, simplicity, ease. Standing at the top of a hill, the crow took a deep breath and finally understood. He had spent so much time looking at everyone else's life that he had forgotten to appreciate his own. He realized that every creature faces battles the world never sees, and that comparing himself to others only blinded him to his own worth. With a grateful heart, the crow opened his wings and soared high, not to escape something, but to honor what he already had. Comparison steals joy. Gratitude brings it back. And the value you search for in others may already be inside you. You just need to see it. In the heart of a wide valley lived a young fox who spent most mornings climbing a grassy hill to watch the world below. One sunrise, she noticed a group of deer moving gracefully among the trees. Their long legs, elegant steps, and calm presence made their lives seem perfect. The fox felt a pang of envy and wondered why she couldn't be as admired or graceful as they were. As she watched, she thought they must live without worries. Beautiful, respected, and in harmony with the forest. The idea grew inside her. Maybe I would be happier if I were like them. Later, she approached a young deer drinking from a stream and remarked how effortless and wonderful his life seemed. The deer lifted his head and shared a truth the fox had never imagined. He explained that living as a deer meant constant fear, that every sound could signal danger, and every shadow might hide a predator. He admired the fox's confidence and freedom, the way she moved boldly without fear. The fox was surprised. The life she thought perfect was built on constant anxiety. Still unsure, the fox wandered until she saw an owl perched silently on a branch. Calm, wise, and seemingly at peace, she thought his life must be serene. She admitted she wished she had his wisdom and stillness. The owl softly replied that wisdom came with loneliness. Long nights alone, little companionship, and endless silence were his reality. He confessed that he sometimes envied creatures like the fox who roamed freely in daylight, surrounded by life and warmth. The fox continued and saw a beaver working tirelessly on a dam. Its work looked purposeful and respected. She commented on how admirable his dedication must be. The beaver chuckled, saying that constant work was exhausting. His mind rarely rested, and he sometimes wished he had the freedom the fox enjoyed, moving to the world without heavy responsibilities. At that moment, the fox realized something important. Every creature she admired carried hidden struggles. Every life that looked perfect from afar had silent battles. And every one of them, in their own way, admired something she already had. Atop her hill, as the sun set, she looked into a small puddle and saw herself clearly for the first time, not as lacking, but as strong, capable, and unique. She finally understood that the life she had was enough. Her gifts were real, and wanting to be someone else had only prevented her from appreciating who she already was. With a peaceful breath, she lay in the grass, grateful for the life that was uniquely hers. Happiness doesn't come from becoming someone else. It begins when you embrace the beauty of being yourself.